And a day, my people, I hope say the audio done better this time. Waiting we dey discuss today na very simple matter. Until as a day, I know say a lot of people go dey talk say, Shegun, what's this today? What exactly is it you're talking about? We can't understand you. Is there something wrong? Nothing is wrong. Or you both will talk say in the worst scenario you prepare for plan A and B. Now waiting day to day with that. Alright? The question is, in the worst event, especially in the knowledge that all these young and new presidential aspirants have refused so far to come together to make one bunch. If they do not, even if they came together, if they are only close, but they do not get that mandate in 2019, in the event that they don't get it, or one of them does not get it, which of these two would you be able to at least tolerate for another transitional period of 4-year term before we then begin to get it and achieve it, the new Nigeria that all of you are dreaming? Let me repeat it or put it in another way. In the event that Fela Duro Toye, Omoyele Sowore, Kingsley Moghalu, Tope Fasua, Madam Obi, or Eunice Ejide, all this, or Madam Kowa Party of Kowa, Madam Professor Remi Shonaya of Kowa Party, all these people, in the event that none of these persons gets that presidency mandate in 2019, and it has to still revolve between these two, Buhari and Atiku, which one do you not mind at least to tolerate for another 4-year period of trying to transit from this old order to a new era? Aha. I'm asking this question because it is normal that while you are being hopeful or being optimistic, you prepare also for the worst, that in the event that worst comes to worst, and we have to still be between these two devils for another 4-year transition period between old order and a new order, which one do you not mind to cope with? Atiku, Abi, Buhari, which one? And I'm asking this question because I have also been privileged to listen to those who say, at least it's better that it is Buhari who has been able to, according to them, blocked corruption to a certain extent, and right under his nose it has reduced drastically, and that those people who were stealing money in huge form are no longer able to have access to steal as huge volume as they used to have it stolen. Or the other party that is arguing, well, we have experienced Buhari for 4 years. Let us exhaust all our old options. Experience Atiku also another 4 years. Alright? And then we can transit properly. That is argument of people who believe that the revolution is not going to happen all of a sudden, but that it is a transition period. Alright? Now this is not me. This is feelers. Alright? Now what I'm saying is this. Let me put it in another way. If it happens that we don't have Sowore, Moghalu, Obi, all of these people, because they have refused to present a common front, and as a result, they are going to divide votes that is supposed to be for the new Nigeria among themselves. In the event of that, which one would you not mind to at least manage between Buhari and Atiku for another 4 years before we transit fully into the new era that all of you are craving for young presidential volume? Just change the name on that thing. Change that to Jibrin or Jubril or Jubrin. So that's the only slight modification to that topic. Change it to Jibrin or Atiku. Those of you that believe the person in Aso Rock as we speak right now is not Buhari, change the name Buhari in that topic to Jubril or Jubrin or Jibrin or Jibril. I joke too much, but don't count my jokes. So, are they serious? Are they serious? Pass as you think. All right. So, those of you where they watch us for Facebook, the comments while they read now from YouTube, because now you have to get access to read as a day now. They try and manage to stream to the two platforms at the same time. All right. Aha. As I say, the two they go well, but if you see comment on YouTube as a day here on my system, I know if you get access to the one with the Facebook. So if you know say you get any comments where you feel say I'm on street as we they talk now, or you get opinion, because this thing are like poll. So everybody go comment waiting they feel. And this thing are like poll. If you get your own opinion where you feel say I guess read, I no go fit read comment from Facebook. So please head over now to YouTube, and it's also an opportunity or avenue for you to quickly kukuma subscribe to the YouTube page now. The YouTube page is the same name you have it on Facebook. The YouTube name is the same, youtube.com/Objective Media, which we call Objective Media. Alright? I don't get biased as a day. I just ask as a day. Alright? We go and start enter streets very soon. But I know say as internet been, I don't tear into different categories. There are Buhari Dins, there are articulators, there are Donaduk people, there are there are Obiezekwe people, there are Showore people, Tokefaswa people of ANRP day, Duro Toye people, the day of ANN, the plenty, Unisa Toji day, NIP day. Which one we won't do the online before I go enter street myself. I know mine. I go send person follow am. Enter street we go do am. Can't give you report. But before we enter street, I want everything you not get to say. Okay? If the worst comes to worst in 2019, and we just have to cope with either of these two options for a period of another 4 years. Which one you don't mind to tolerate for another 4-year period? Now be the thing where they ask. Comments don't they pour as a day here. And I just want to know. Put your own mind. Put your own mouth. Make I hear. You won't cope with Buhari or Jibrin as some of you believe say be for another 4 years. Because some people believe say at least APC don't close some channel where looting they happen. Even though looting see they happen under Buhari nose or Jibrin nose. Or you want to argue say at least we don't experience Buhari already. Make we at least experience Atiku too. Make we exhaust all those old options at once. Can't say we dey transit to new era altogether. Okay, now be the question where they. So nice one. I want jump now. Enter the comments for YouTube. Now YouTube, I pick the comments from now. Live, we are live. We are live now, and I read all of now. So let's go there, people. Okay. All right. Yemi Femi is the first person to comment. He said the only man we are with now Showore. Make I repeat the question whether you don't get her. You don't get her. I don't say whether you support Showore or be more halu. I dey ask whether I don't talk say whether you support Unisa Tuejide. I been a Duro Toye. I been a Obiezekwe. I dey ask say in the event that none of these young presidential aspirants picks it, gets the mandate in 2009, or maybe it's just they close but you don't get her. Who you no mind among these two fellas? Who you no mind? Make it be our transition period for another 4 years. Who you no mind? Person where they believe say in be looter, we go loot all the resources before another 4 years. I be person where they believe say looting the happen under in nose. I know if you do anything. What did they call Mr. Integrity Buhari? Who you know mind at least to manage another 4 years? I no talk say Atiku go loot o. I don't know. And I no talk say Buhari people go still around them and they go they loot, they call themselves Mr. Integrity. And the moment they join in party, you know prosecute them again. I no talk about I dey talk within the public space. Okay, within already done the internet media, news media, print and everything electronic. All of us know. Say the allegation be say right under Buhari nose, corruption they happen. But as far as the person where they do they in party, they do anything. Okay? I been an article where go open the floodgates. Which one you want manage? Another 4 years. I no get opinion. I just want to ask. So that myself I go form opinion. Okay. Now it's a day today. Alright? So we'll go. Terry, you're welcome. Kotun Abiola say Nigerians can't see it all. I cry for my people every day. It's a big shame to you all. Young guys are there, but you say no to them. I cry for you all. That's Kotun Abiodun's comment. Alright, let me scroll quickly to other comments. Let me scroll. And I'm sure that let me scroll so that you can see too. Yemi Femi says Atiku is a confirmed thief. The power money, OBJ and Atiku thief the money. Anybody when they talk about any of these young presidential aspirants, I no go read in comment to. I just want to read based on the topic what I get today. Kotun Abiola, I no go read that one. Rashid Love say shameless Nigerian zoo. A Sudanese is your president now. Scheme in all Nigerian think for election. A Sudanese is your president now. In all Nigerian think for election. Can you all get together and move to Abuja Asorok, remove Jubril imposter? So that is for person who believes that the person in Asorok as we speak right now is Jubril, not Buhari. Alright. Charles Vevo says none of them. Shegun. Andy Boy says take it back. Olamide Lawal says Buhari is still far better ahead of Atiku. Alright, these are the comments I'm especially expecting to read. In the event that we can't have a new person, in the event that we can't have any of these new young presidential candidates or aspirants in 2019, alright, but they will make their efforts, which will you not mind coping with another 4 years? Which will, if you have to sacrifice another 4 years, just transitional period, which will you not mind between Atiku and Buhari? That is a valid comment there, okay? Olamide say Buhari is far better ahead of Atiku. That is the second comment for Buhari so far. Kelly Koko, well, you understand. You say you said Showre is a man, but in the event, like I said, I'd rather stay with Buhari than PDP. That's number 3 by Kelly Koko for Buhari. Charles Lee Vevo says, Shegun, you must stop it. Okay, I don't hear you. Olani Yadu says, choosing from the devil and the deep blue sea. Now wow. Turaki is a serial thief planning to sell NNPC again without a concrete plan to fight corruption. I think I will go with Buhari. That's number 4 for Buhari. Olise Buka says, I assure you that either will be disastrous. We can't tolerate either. But maybe some people can try to change it for Atiku. So I'm taking that to be one comment for Atiku. That is how many Buhari, how many Atiku? 4 Buhari, 1 Atiku so far. Charles Vevo, I think you said something before, okay? Charles Vevo say, Shegun, if you should come to worst, if you come to worst, let me scroll that. Shegun, if you should come to worst by rigging the election, then we will call for the revolution at the moment. You are still not picking a choice between the two, if worst comes to worst. All right. Let me scroll. I think I skipped some. Sorry, 1 minute, one moment. All right, I think I'm back there. Somebody saying, I assure you that either will be disastrous. I think I read that already. I'm trying not to skip anybody's comment. That's exactly why I'm slowing down. Tosin Ayajide says, Shege, great job. What's the ratio in your own analysis between old papas and new ones? I beg, we know they crave for them. Oh. Also, do you think she will get good chances? So, I'll tell you what I think about that at the end, almost at the end of reading all these comments. All right. Don VC say we must vote. Okay, that's not contributing to this poll. Lady Viva say neither of them. They are both devils, but we are asking if you would choose between these two devils, as you call them. Augustine Ayakpo say none of them. Okay. Lady Viva say Atiku has come to take all our money. The ones he forgot to steal when he was vice president. Bless me, say Shegun, I hail your broken English. Thank you so much. But then you are not contributing yet to the topic. Coolbert say we can. Yes, we can. AAC. Okay, well, I don't hear you. 2019, we should be here to discuss this after the elections. All right, on to the next. Bless me, Lord. Say none of the above, my dear. Okay. Don VC say none of them. Coolbert says no. Zetev, Ifiora say none. Make them divide Nigeria than to elect these goats. Can you imagine calling human beings goats? Lady Viva say forget Buhari is dead. So we can't have Jubril, who is another impostor from Sudan. So far we still have 4 votes for Buhari, 1 for Atiku. Charles Vevo says, Shegun, you no say we for diaspora just the wait for the outcome of next year election result. If PDP or APC try anything funny, we for diaspora go finish all those mad leaders called elders. Wow, plan C. I like that. Make I call that one plan C, she. Alright, let's go back to the comments. Chiboy1 Cypriel say, who is Buhari? Is there any Buhari in Nigeria, or are you talking about Jubril? That's why I said the modification to the topic is change Buhari in that topic to Jubril if you believe the person in Asarok as we speak is not Buhari. Monday Okundila say, good evening, my brother. Up AAC, PDP and APC RIP. Okay. Augustine Ayako say we get question. We get the question, Shegun. Shewore or none? I don't hear you. Sunday Olado say to me it has to be Atiku. That is 4 votes for Buhari so far, 2 for Atiku. Alright. Ken Abu say that imposter Jibrin should not be referred to as Buhari. Nigerians need to wake up. Should I take that as a vote for Atiku? Well, since you didn't mention anybody, we'll still maintain it as 4-2. 4 for Buhari so far, 2 for Atiku. Avose Emmanuel say none of the above. Mr. Shewore is for president. Okay, I don't hear you. Buhari is still leading 4 votes to 2 against Atiku. Razak Ademola say you're watching from West London and you are not interested in either of these two. I get you. I will say why must you say no new person where we have about 65 candidates? Stop this joke, Shegun. We'll actually know if it is a joke after the elections. Alright? We will know if it's a joke or not. But the reality is we have to prepare while we are being hopeful. We have to prepare for the worst. The question is, which worst would you rather settle for? Buhari or Atiku? Or if it is not even the worst, which do you think is the best for those of you who think either of these two is still the best? That's the question today. Big KB say, I think it's a shame that this topic is up for discussion. We don't need any of these useless old men who have held positions of power previously and performed woefully. Augusta says none of them. Maxwell says, Shegun, why are you comparing them? Is it because you think the youth cannot win election in 2019? You'll soon understand me. Alright. Where did I stop? Okay. Somebody says only mad and insane people will vote for Buhari or Atiku. That is, according to Daddy Michael. My brothers and sisters, let me quickly shed light into why I ask this question. Alright? I hope you can still hear me, because I have to be bothered about this audio sometimes. Okay? So let's go there. If you say none of these two, I agree with you. Left for me, none of them is my interest either, as we speak right now. Because I don't see any reason why either of them should linger. We've experienced Atiku under Obasanjo when they both came together, and it was under them that during the administration that also had a strike the most, because they refused to fund education. They are the ones who laid the template for what we are currently running in the country. And as a result, following from that, they had to go and establish private universities for themselves to compete with public institutions that they swore oath to protect. So why should I support either of them? But what I'm saying is this: a government that will be inclusive in this country as we speak, that will be very inclusive as we speak, will have to go through a transition. If all of these young persons came together to form a common front, it would have been easier. Alright? But it didn't happen. So whatever vote will be going for young candidacy will still be divided so far. As a result, we have to be careful and think very deeply and well. Therefore, if we have to cope for another 4 years before we achieve this dream, that is between 2019 and 2023, where all these things will properly go through what the refinery should go through and get what they should get, what do you think? Do you believe that Nigeria will still be able to cope with an Atiku another 4 years? Or a Buhari another 4 years? I understand what most of your grouse is that you don't want to cope with either of them within this within this next 4 year period. But most of you that are commenting may not even be in the country. I'm not saying you are or you will not be. May not even be in the country during the elections. And if you will be, you may not even have PVC. If you have PVC, you may not even vote. Alright? But then, that is not to say you can't influence people back home to vote for the right person in your mind. But the question is, in the event that the person you want to win is only close to it, but does not get it, which of Atiku or Buhari can you at least manage to cope with for another 4 year of transition period between the old people and getting a young person? Alright? The election is already close. It doesn't look to me like any of these young aspirants will defeat Buhari or Atiku. As we speak now, I'm not saying it is not possible. I'm saying if elections were tomorrow morning, it doesn't look like they will try. But in the event that none of these young presidential aspirants clinches it, which will you not mind? Which will you at least be able to tolerate another 4 years? Is it Buhari or Atiku? And the update is, from this live chat so far, Buhari is leading by 4 votes. Atiku is following by 2 votes. Alright? Every other person is saying they don't even want to cope. Buhari and Atiku, which one do you not mind coping with another 4 years? If any of these youngest presidential aspirants does not win this election. So I'm back to the comments. I think some comments came in and I skipped. Okay. Alright, I think this was where we stopped. Maxwell J. Stone, you say, yes, we are hearing you. Okay, thank you so much for the feedback. Daddy Michael said, this Segun is a sellout, man. Why Buhari or Atiku? Guy, campaign for your future by supporting. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You see, this is the simple. The topic they simple. They don't count and say they support one person. You see the way Nigeria. So does this topic say I'm supporting Buhari or Atiku? Or you saying if you have to be pragmatic and we want to consider that either of these 2 scenarios repeats in 2019, which I'm going to be here to remind you, which one do you not mind to manage? And I'm not influencing anything. I just want to see. I want to know. Now later they ask. I have not been paid by any of these aspirants. I don't even know Atiku. He doesn't even know me. I'm not sure he knows me. Buhari does not even know me. I'm not sure. Maybe people around him know. Maybe people around Atiku know. But I'm not even interested for your information. But later the talk be say, except say, one kind of revolution go happen. One kind of revolution, you know what I mean, go happen. When me no go mind too. Say all these old people, or maybe one kind, if you like, call them miraculous intervention by God go happen. Where these old people go just talk, say they don't want to do again. They just tire. I go like how. But the event say this one not happen. And this young presidential aspirants don't feel clinch them yet. Because say they are new. And all the people where they vote, all these old people, them no want do new person for now. Now only you new people they do it. And they will never reach their number. Okay? In that event, what do you not think say you go fit cope with or manage? I not talk say they good. Now Buhari go fit manage in for another 4 years. I been Atiku and I go fit manage for another 4 years before we can't get them where perfect. Now here they ask. I go be fool to assume say it go happen brew like that. One person will contest what time and win for Nigeria. I go be fool. Okay? But in the event say that revolution or miraculous intervention no they happen, which one you no go mind to at least cope with? Now be the question I get. In other words, if you are to pick in the order say of preference, if it is not your Showore, if it is not your Duro Toye, if it is not your Mohalu, if it is not your Hobby, if it is not your Fasua, if it is not your Uniza Ejide, which one of these two, as you call them, evil or devils, you go fit cope at least for another 4 years or tolerate? Which one in go be? Now be the question why they ask. Back to the comments. Augustine said, we are fed up with the 2 worsts. Sunday Gloria said, those guys are old and tired. Michael says, you are right. Well, that's not the question of whether I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying what is obvious. But thank you for that commendation. Where did I stop? No management this 2019. That's Augustine Ayako. Bless me, Lord, says this Shegun. Forget them. Let's concentrate on our young candidates. I hear you. Charles Bevo say yes, revolution will happen if you try anything funny. Okay, people from abroad they go import. They won't go import gun, weapon, or bomb. I don't hear. Avo says, Shegun, I didn't believe in your analysis. Take this out of your mind. Okay, I don't hear you. Maxwell said, laugh out loud. Don't worry about the comment, but continue. We know you have not been paid. The guy is surprised, like me too, with your topic today. Alright, continue to be surprised. So. Charles says, Shegun, who would you choose from the boats as for you? I don't get choice too. I don't get choice. I don't get. Okay? So you don't interview the interviewer. I'm the one interviewing all of you. I'm the one interviewing all of you. Which is your worst candidate? So which will be your worst? Say it worse. Which I go feel manage this one. Who will be? Atiku. I be Buhari. Now waiting the question be today. Okay? Blessing Ogbe says Shegun. Okay, Blessing Ogbe says Nigeria is a crime scene. Says Nigeria is a crime scene and a gangster parade. It is evil to talk about Atiku or Buhari, and they must be excluded in all public views and debates. And I think these comments we should let INEC see this comment by Blessing Ogbe. Who tell INEC that they should not be, if INEC has moral rectitude, they should not be. And all the people that have been supporting and voting them, we should ask them. And all those people on social media are shouting articulate, Buhari Din, I'm a Buharist, I'm an articulator or articulators, as some people say they are. You know, we should tell them this comment by my sister Blessing Ogbe that nobody should even be talking about them. You can't see the full comment. Let me try and see if I can bring it up. Okay, can you see now? Alright. Okay. So she's saying Nigeria is a crime scene and a gangster parade. It is evil to talk about Atiku or Buhari, and they must be excluded in all public views and debates. Okay, that's what Blessing Ogbe has to say. Olise Buka Obioha says, Shegun, let's prepare for the worst. If we must miss it this time. Honestly, that's all I have to say about this topic. While I'm saying if you have to prepare for the worst, you should be that of this too. Somebody is saying if you have to prepare for the worst, is forgetting about it altogether. I understand the frustration. Back to the comments. Avo says, Shegun, please forget about this topic. You can't get it right now. You have more than 60 comments for now. Now for sure. No more managed. Guy, wake up, brother. I don't hear you. Omar can say none of them is manageable. Alright. And I have a duty at this point to remind you that this is democracy. And in democracy, if the person you are dying for does not win, because majority of other people are falling for the one you believe is ideologically even awkward or daft. Democracy presupposes that as far as the majority of the idiots, majority of, I don't also want to call them buffoon, majority of, should I call them ignorant? Majority of, and I don't want to also use the word stupid, majority of people support a particular person even though he no good, he no merit. Democracy presupposes that that is the person that wins. Okay, that's the problem. And I'm saying in the worst events, which one you not go even mind to manage if majority of this democracy, as it's called, people support that one person? That's the question. And I want to round off this topic now. I'm going to close in a jiffy. Daniel Ola says, if any of these young aspirants does not enter, then Nigeria divide because we are tired of sufferings. One moment, please, everybody, because the live stream on Facebook, if I'm not careful, is going to turn off if I don't put electricity in this thing right now. I hope that there is no noise, and if it is, I hope it's minimal. Sorry everybody, I hope there's no noise. If there is, I hope it's minimal. Alright, can you still hear me? I'm sorry, I had to turn on my fan and other things. Alright, back to the comments. Some I skipped some already because I went to do something. Alright. Okay, Daniel Lai said, if any of these young aspirants, I think I read that already before I went to do something. Blessing Oge said, we all have moral rights not to talk about all these gangsters again. We patronize them when we bring them into public debates. Maxwell Stone said, Shegun, please answer that question we asked. Give us answer. Whom you prefer to lead from the two candidates and why? I no get answer. Charles Bell will say, correct, Shegun. So if them try anything funny, we go call for revolution. And we make sure, say, all those old political class go run for their lives. Them go even get lives left. Sunday Oladokun says, Nigeria is a crime scene and a gangster parish. Does that mean all the gladiators are gangsters? Then the one is a saint. David Adela, thank you for your effort on this platform to let some blind people to open their eyes. Augustine Ayako say, I for manage Atiku, but when say him go sell NNPC for eBay, I say Nigeria go finish. I still stand. We should worry. Only say book out bio. I say, Shegun, you know what? I know you are being real, but don't worry. A lot will change in these 3 months. It will soon become clearer to you. And I just persevere because that's the important prompt now. Thank you so much for your word of encouragement. John Michael say, my boss, we are coming to Nigeria to give all leaders mass burial. I hope you guys are ready. Well, if it will happen too, I go wrong for that one, I go happy now. But in the event that it doesn't happen, which one we no go mind to manage with as far as democracy is concerned though? Olise Buka say, yeah, we can hear you. Noise is minimal. Thank you so much. Thanks for that feedback. So that means we can manage to cope with the fan and my inverter noise. Alright, good. So that we can last a little more. Alright. Sunday Oladoko say, I can still hear you, even with the noise in the background. Thank you. Let's manage it for the moment. Now, because electricity no day for this country, so I got put on my inverter and all that. Okay. Mary say none of them. Okay. Lady Viva say not Atiku. Shame on him for having a private university. Where did he get the money from? Question. But I get online EFCC here. Charles Ver will say, yes, I can hear you, Shegun. Thank you so much for that feedback. Lady Weber say, I will manage Buhari small. That means 5 votes so far for Buhari, 2 for Atiku. Well, so far, in other words, if elections happen and none of these young presidential aspirants wins this election or clinches the mandate, it will still be Buhari so far. Or if it will still be GTBank, as some of you I like to call that man in Asarok as we speak right now. Well, there's something I got to say at this point, alright? First of all, I want to commiserate. I want to sympathize. At the same time, permit me to empathize with the country or geographical space so-called Nigeria. I spoke with some members of APC only a day ago, and I asked them, after imposing what's the name of this man in Lagos, Ambode, on Lagosians, it then turned out that barely 4 years, even though all of you are clamoring that it should repeat, and even some PDP members that I've seen are saying it will be difficult to defeat an Ambode in Lagos because of, as they call it, performance. Your godfather, therefore, a few of them went to bring another person out together, and you have no choice than to be clapping, to say, well, that is what you have to do, because your father or godfather or landlord has said so. Well, in that event, the APC members said they too do not believe that Buhari should continue. At the same time, they believe that Atiku is a thief. They believe, don't quote me, it's not me. They believe that Atiku is a thief. And that if he comes in, he's going to steal. And I want to act like Falano now. Of course you know already the way that Falano will speak, especially when he's agitated. So they believe that it should not be Atiku either, but that if they should support somebody, it should not even be Buhari, but that they are constrained, or to use the word that most of you will be familiar with, they are confined to supporting their party because they are party members and they are more in number too. As a result, they will have no option than to, as it were, support their party candidate, both in Lagos and also at the federal level. So I want to say that flowing from the foregoing, you have no option than to sympathize with Nigerians. Don't mind me, I joke too much. I was trying to emulate Falana there. But what I'm simply trying to say here is that it is not also every member of APC that believes that it is Buhari, but because they have no option than to support the person so brought or so presented by their party. You can only sympathize with Nigerians. You can only sympathize with Nigerians as it stands right now. Okay? It's unfortunate. But I want to say that as everything is right now, what is the book as a girlfriend me Falano? I want me body. Every morning he's imitating you so well. Very, I so look at it's funny. Don't mind me, Jerry. Nigeria needs some kind of comic reliefs, and I would gladly fill that gap while we are discussing critical, serious, and bone-cringing matters in the country. Because somehow comedy also sells, because a lot of people are so frustrated, you know. So options are coming, but it will take time to happen. That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought this topic up. Options are coming, but it will take a while for it to germinate. So because a lot of people are still a lot of people are still carried away by what their oppressors are doing. They don't mind. People still do what their oppressors want, you know, because they feel that they are still benefiting somehow from their oppressors. Okay, so options are coming, solutions are coming. But in the event that we are still waiting for all those ones to happen, okay, I sympathize with Nigerians, like I said before, and let me explain further. You see, I've privately engaged with persons who are apprentices at mechanic workshops. I've gone to where these abokis are pushing carts. Most of them, it's as if they have sworn to oaths not to comment about the issue. Abokis that are doing Misuya, whatever. They are still saying Buhari. Alright? But the reality is that if Atiku is confirmed to be a looter, or said to be, because I don't see an Atiku coming to do well. Reason being that I asked some students recently why they believe that Atiku should be their president, and they said they feel that Atiku will do well than Buhari because they already witnessed or experienced Buhari. And I'm like, if Atiku will do well as a student, your concern should be education. Do you think Atiku will do well with education? They are like, well, they don't know, but at least it should be better. It should be better, okay? If somebody went to create private university and they are charging as much as close to 2 million naira per tuition, why do you think that such a person will give you free education? And you have already seen Buhari is not even giving education any increased budgetary allocation, let alone of wanting to even make education free and improve the standard of education. Well, some students or some persons I met said they made the popular legal maxim or quote, Nemo that called none abet. You cannot give what you don't have. That they don't expect a Buhari in the first place to even, increase budgetary allocation for education because they believe he doesn't even have it himself. That his own even O-level or WAEC certificate is shrouded in some controversies. But then Atiku himself might not be interested after all. Well, some people are saying Atiku will employ labor. He has employed so many people. Well, I'm like, show me the employment. The reality is that Atiku has truly employed so many people, but the people he has employed, if I tell you the sector where the employment is, the sector is online. The sector of people who are being paid to continue to defend mediocrity, continue to defend oppression, continue to defend all of those. Well, that is what we have seen so far. Atiku, if you want to give me money, give me. If you are giving bloggers money a day, give me money. I don't care. But the reality be say, if I have to speak with conscience, no be Atiku. I don't believe Atiku has the interest of public. Because if Atiku wants to convince a person like me, don't use restructuring. Because we saw, for instance, how, and I'm responding already to that person who asked me what is my own opinion. I've already seen how, for instance, we have to just die one day, Sha. We are witnesses to how Atiku himself, we have seen how Jonathan, let me start from restructuring, we have seen how Jonathan brandished the documents. If Jonathan truly wanted to implement the resolutions in the confab report, he still had about 4 or 5 months to implement those reports before he handed over, before elections at all. He would have started there after all, but you collect the reports of the confab, you didn't do anything about it, you went to bed. You now brandish it during campaign and say, I have the confab report. I was there at Teslim Balogun Stadium when he came to Lagos to campaign, PDP with Jimmy Agbaja, I was there. He was now brandishing the document, say, I have the confab report. If you feel that we should implement this report, vote for PDP, let us come back. I'm like, really? Really? Somebody that is still in power, saying if you vote me again, I will implement it. He is still in power. He is not doing it. He is now promising us. Are you promising us as an aspirant or as the president who is already in place? That's my problem with Jonathan. So that means he didn't even want to implement it in the first place. Now, Atiku is claiming to believe in restructuring. The question is, does Atiku want to be president of a weak center? I am not sure. Because restructuring will involve devolution of power to make the federating unit stronger, at least according to what Professor Mwabuize of the Indigo, what do you call that forum, of the Easterners, according to what he's saying, yeah, that he believes in Atiku because of restructuring. They want power to return to the states. If Atiku wants the state to be stronger, he should go and contest for governorship of Adamawa State now. So that he can be a good governor that will make this Adamawa stronger than the center. I'm not sure Atiku wants to be president of a weak center so that the governor of his own state will be stronger than him in terms of financial resource and control. I'm not sure. So don't fool yourself. If you are believing in restructuring mantra, it's poof. Is a hoax and is a scam. And I'm saying it openly. That's number one on restructuring. Number two, if Atiku believes that education can be cheap or free, it should start with the university he created privately that is using to make money. Alright, make the institution free of charge. Even if you reverse it within this election period, return everybody's money. Okay, all students return their money, their tuition for the period. Alright, and then give them the chance to study free, or at least make it minimal. At that point you go understand. So you mean So if students are supporting Atiku, whose university is 650 million, then that you can understand why I said I sympathize with Nigerians, especially the younger ones, the young Nigerians. I sympathize with them. That goes that way. Now, Buhari, he promised anti-corruption. How far? Far. Anybody we don't join the party in corruption matter. Until next time. Alright? That goes that way. He promised us what again? Infrastructural improvement. Infrastructure. If somebody wants to improve infrastructure, let us start with health. He has health challenge. It should even start with that. We have seen people who have challenge with either cancer, barrenness, or something. They will create a foundation to address that issue and bring together all people who have common issues and solve it for them. They even use that avenue to create a foundation to solve that problem. Kanu Nwankwo, who had heart-related issue, he created Kanu Heart Foundation. You are president of the Federal Republic of a country of Nigeria. Have health challenges. You are not creating, even if it is a foundation, to support people who have health challenges in the country, even in the face of strike by health workers. The president is jetting abroad on health safari. And you are here saying Buhari is man of integrity. I don't know what yardstick you use. For me, I know they're convinced. Okay? And I'm saying all of these things not to vilify Atiku or Buhari, but to say if they truly want to live, to convince Nigerians that they truly have these things in mind. These are things they actually supposed to do. These are things they ought to do. These are things they ought to do. If Buhari wants to convince me that he's truly a man of integrity, he knows. I've mentioned them. If Atiku wants to convince me he's a man who has the interest of the public or people at heart, at least, for instance, stop the importation of mechanical generators now. For instance, that's your private university. Make them free or cheap. One of the cheapest, even cheaper than government colleges or government universities or tertiary institutions. That one we go believe so you get mind. So you won't reverse all those things where they make life hard for people. If Atiku spend money, give people money, become president, he won't first of all recruit the money. And the man won't get and stand over. My opinion. He's a businessman now. What do you expect if he invests? He no go recoup. What do you think is called ROI? And it's not only recouping for now. You want to recoup all those ones where you don't spend. All those ones where you don't spend. You want to recoup them. Because this is not the first time he's contesting. The support we give Buhari, she been at the year release audio footage of Saraki they complain saying he support Buhari. In no benefit. Atiku want revenge in no. She mean I don't hear when Atiku they support Buhari then I don't hear say don't they contest since we Obasanjo the opposer. Now since then they don't they spend. Atiku they spend making no recover. If that man enter, I want first to cool. So support them on the belief say he get right to recover all those money times 10. Don't forget that support is still a matter of right, a matter of choice. So I'm not saying you should not support. We just discuss. Yoruba will say I'm for a jomi to woro. You hear that? Aha. That's what that one be. Now, as for Buhari, the only shock when me I get about Buhari now be say the man they campaign like say in the outside, he won't win. Now so the BMC Buhari Media Center they campaign no. They campaign like say no be them be president as we speak. They campaign like say they won't come in. They sling mud at Atiku campaign. Atiku they sling mud back. And it reminds me the same way Jonathan people were doing. The moment they began to see the handwriting on the wall, say they lose. They left their campaign to start to the oppose and to the throw and to the sling mud at Buhari. Now so Buhari win. Buhari people don't they do the same thing against Atiku. If you study the trend, that's how they be. If Buhari is campaign like say no be him be president right now, how can somebody be promising us next level? When be saying I ain't dead yet now, we don't just feel pack all of us put for that next level at once. Why would they promise? Why should somebody who is on this in the seat as we speak? Why should they be promising? Now person we never did, we won't come in the promise. You did there, you see the promise. Can you imagine? Now only for Nigeria they see that one. Alright. I haven't said what I have said so far. Those of you waiting say whether Atiku don't give me money or Buhari don't give me money. How far? How market? On a day bear? On a day job? Okay. None of them give me money. But wait till they talk, we say, if all of these people believe, say, they merit up, waiting them supposed do, now I don't talk. But as they not do that one, now fake the two of them be so far. If Buhari the campaign like say he won't come in, he know the campaign like say in day already they do waiting he won't do. Now he be saying no say somehow he don't fail. He know they do well. Now person we know saying he never dey inside government, he won't come do something, now they promise. So if person will be incumbent they promise, na problem. What are you promising when we say the power door already there? What are you promising? It shows weakness. It shows weakness already. It shows that you dey weak. You know if you do something. Because if you feel do am, you suppose to do am, no be say you go dey promise am. Promise, girl. What? Come funny. Anyway, make I make way for here. Waiting be make way, make no be saying I die. As in make I pause for here, now I mean. So back to the comments, my people. Alright. I think I skipped some already while trying to explain something. Where did I stop the last time? I just rush all these comments now. And then let me rush all these comments. And then we close for today. Alright. Where did I stop? Okay. Olisebuka say Ogafemi. Okay, I think that's where Mary Asoluka. Thank you so much for that. Olisebuka says, swear bro, serious comic relief. Let's joke about the next level. Well, that's not my mission. No. I know they. In case they look for people where they take them joke, I know they. Sean say, oh God. And I don't start to. Sean, where you there? Are you coming to vote? Do you have PVC? Let's start from there. Charles Bevo, Shegun, people selling their vote and future. It's not because of poverty, but their lack of their self-worth. So hungry, so hunger is not an excuse in Nigeria. It is, so my brother. You never see him before. Okay. Olisebuka said, don't worry, God will open our eyes, I beg. I hear you. Olabanji said, please, let's start making a stand now and stop all this opposition. I hear you. Brown Aliyu say, only Shore. Okay, I hear you. Mary Asoluka, thank you, God bless you. Charles Bevo, we don't need their empathy, Shegun, because they are nothing straightforward. Okay, Mary Asoluka, thanks for saying the truth. Royal Prince, take it back. I hear you. Which one is Thoughtless Monday? Okay, Thoughtless Monday is take it back in French, Abi. Oh yeah, take it back. I mean, this town hall meeting don't reach France, Abi. Olisebuka say, you know what, Shegun? Let's hold open source symposium here. Among supporters and fans of the credible candidates, let's start debating on behalf of them. What do you think to help them decide? Laugh out loud. I'll announce something at the end of this show with respect to what you just said, Olisebuka. Shaun say, when Atiku was vice president, what did he do? Nothing. Mary Asoluka say, no PDP, no APC. Favored Uwadai say, I don't understand Nigerians. Someone in power isn't working, and some Nigerians will be saying, give him second chance so he can work. I be like, what is this? What is stopping him from working with the time he has now? Richard Mora said, let us start campaigning for new breed of politicians in Nigeria. Favored Uwadai say, some Nigerians will say, let him complete his 8 years. Like saying I'm own. Who said them? Who said they must spend 8 years to do something? My stand is, these people has accepted failure already by saying the youths can lead. Favored why they say they fail to train the youth. Brown Aliyu, you're welcome. Sean said yes, so Atiku and Buhari should retire. Mary Asoluka said we don't want generator, we want light. At Royal Prince said Atiku means we don't die in Yoruba language. Bamjoshi said Shegun, let Atiku make water in Adamawa state free instead of it being bottled. Let it be pipe-borne water for all. I tire. I don't say people deserve they watch. Brown Ali say until we start killing them. Jesus Christ. I mean APC and PDP, they will die one by one. Abba, can you imagine? But democracy does not have this as one of its tenets, so I don't know what you mean. But Joshi say no free pipe-borne water in Adamawa. Mary Asoluka say, but Buhari is Shola Adebayo, you're welcome. Charles Vevo say, wow, Shegun, you are making a lot of sense. Thank you so much. Brown Aliyu, at least not be everybody they commend me so I make sense. Even though I don't believe so I make. But at least they for fool me small so I make like you are doing. Augustine Akapo. Did that skip? Okay, this is where it skipped. Shegun, you are educated, that's why you think positively, but the leaders we have are not. They don't know how nations are built. Alright, and then they said they only know how to borrow money and share. No idea. Maria Soluka said, guy, you funny. Carry on, Maria Soluka. Maxwell J. Stone, Shegun, I believe there will be confusion within APC and PDP that will give youth opportunities to win. We're expecting that to happen. Particularly also expecting that to happen. I was saying, Shegun, now you are talking. Imagine, so you don't do it. Like I not talk before. Now you sabi. I was saying, AAC take it back from looters and liars. May go to Gualaji say carry on Shege. Charles Bevel. Did I skip? Desmond say good day, Shegun. It's been a while. Yeah, you're welcome, my brother. How you doing? Businessman plus businessman equal to market. Atiku and Peter Obi want to open market for Nigerians. Ed. That's why it's called business. You have to understand the point. Thanks for understanding. This one said, been a while. You're welcome, my brother. Tosin Ayajide say Shegun. Oh, Shegun, man. Honor, do well. You nailed it. Oh my God. John Michael Marcus, I'm coming with my gun to kill them all. Bring gun, come inside Nigeria, whether I go feel use them. Charles Weber saying now Peter Obi get Fidelity Bank. So if Nigerians by mistakenly vote for PDP, then go tell on say both of them be business men and when it be Nigerians be their market. That's what's called business in the first place, my brother. Desmond says, Shegun, please can you sincerely tell us how is the young generation party doing on the public enlightenment? Not very well locally, I must be sincere with you. Not very well. Tiny says, I believe in my future presidents. Alright. Well, whatever happened, thank you all so far. This far I have reached. I want to make a quick announcement. Well, so that doesn't look like it is only Shegun that is always talking. I have plans to do some things. We have arranged one public debate. It's going to be televised live on Objective Media. What we intend doing is to we have some youth. I'm interested in young persons because I want to see what is exactly driving their thought process. Okay, some young persons who believe in Atiku. Forget my own bias. So I don't have bias as it stands. If Atiku begins to do the right thing today, tell you. But for as long as you know if you do all those things where I believe in are writing, it's my personal opinion. No. Writing such as make water free, make pipe bomb water in Adamawa instead of bottling it and selling. Make education in your private university. Make it the cheapest, cheaper than government universities. Shebi, them talk saying him increase salaries of him own workers. Because saying believe say government no they pay workers enough. The thing will no increase before campaign electioneering starts. You don't increase them. Okay. Furthermore, convince us if you want to win the students community, your private university bring the price down to cheaper than government institutions to convince students say you love them and you want to make education day free or even the cheapest. And also convince that your is it Godfather now or your rival, I don't know, Obasanjo. Make it bring the price of the best university also to the same, whether 12,000 or 10,000 naira. Naira go on that. Honestly, if Atiku do this, I go support her more. I go support her. Atiku and the people, if they watch, I go support Atiku. If you make education from private university, one of the cheapest, go to Adamawa, make all those things where they promise Nigeria, make them for a state. Pipe bomb water, free water, this, that, blah, blah, electricity, do it for your station, you get money. Do it. I go support Atiku. You don't need give me money, I don't need that. Do those things, I go support Atiku. Serious. You get the money, I don't make them already. Do it. Now I go know say you get free mind to do it. But if you don't do that one, if you give me money, I go take. But you no change these facts with them. Now truth I dey yarn you. No give me money, that is what I'm simply saying. Don't give me. Go and put it in what I just said. Now you go know say you mean that, say you won't govern the country well. And as for Buhari, stop campaigning with promises. Powers, take your hand as we they speak now. Do it. No promise again. Now person will never win. Wait there outside. Now they promise. Say if he get it, you there inside already. You see the promise. What do you want again? Power don't take your hand. If he vote for you again, no be that same power you go retain. So now waiting. My issue be now be that too. If now they watch for Facebook, the comments why they read, I beg. Now pardon, I they pardon, I they beg and I pardon no. The comments why they read now from YouTube, because now I feel extract the comment as I speak right now. I know if you extract comment from Facebook into my live discussion, but I know say people they Facebook they watch. Now after the show, I will go read comments with the Facebook boy go on late. So if you get comments where if you say I supposed to read to treat live on the show, please open YouTube now. The same name, Objective Media. Come on now. Open up. Put that comment so that I go treat that live. Okay? Whether you be for Atiku or you be for Buhari, now my concern I talk. Okay? If Buhari people give me money, I go collect that, but no change the basics. In other words, don't bother giving me the money. Go and do those basics. Now I talk. Okay? Now, wait till the talk with this. Okay, we'll go back to the comments because they don't they plenty again. But I won't round off. As I they try round off, wait I won't talk. In conclusion now. Because I don't get some people where they believe in Atiku. I get some people where they believe in Buhari. Young people low. And I get some people who believe in this young presidential aspirants them. Wait for what made them do. Now I be say we won't try organize one debate live between two persons for Atiku, 2 persons for Buhari, 2 persons for this young presidential aspirant. Not specifically anyone, but at least believing in a younger person to come and debate. But we go need little resources to organize them, you know now. We go need cameras, more than one. Although we feel rent. We go need to do the live punching, live mixing. We go need to stream them live too, so that people go feel watch them live and contribute. And we go they mix their live interaction with them. So we need some resources. If you don't mind your own support, let us get support. Alright? And we go make them happen. I don't want to make I be the only person where they talk this matter. I want to make you see say youth they where they support those people where they say make I not talk about. Physical. Forget all of you with the online. Let us go physical now. Begin ask all of them question one by one. Why they believe in waiting them believe. Okay? I go make my platform available. Bring my gadgets what I get so far. We go rent the ones who will not get. Do it. We go organize and it go happen. But we go need resources to achieve it. So if you don't mind, you want to support this idea, make I hear you. You guys make them happen. Okay? But make I go back to the comments. I see they hot. Where did I skip it? Okay, favor. What they say, if a grandfather says he is a good father, but his children being 35 to 55 can't take care of their children, and him at the age of 80, which his grandfather has failed already. Oluwafemi Alaba says, if you tolerate evil men, then evil will prevail. No more to all evil oldies. Sulaiman Olabanji, free education. Desmond said, what's your thoughts regarding the young generation party not really being heard? Well, that's topic for another day. I'll tell you what I feel about it. Favor, why they say, why is it that countries with nuclear power truth, they are countries to youth, and Nigeria can't trust their country to youth? The simple answer is, those countries, old leaders train their youth and ours fail to. Oluwafemi Alaba say, Atiku will never do anything because he has nothing to offer. Look at his manifesto, for example. Very empty person. Really? Some people don't believe so. So that's your own opinion. Godric A.O. say, no to articulated and Jubril Buhari. The people that destroyed your past can never fix your future. John Michael say, my boss, be careful. Politicians, money are ritual money. Please and please don't take anything from them. If now my money, I'll collect them. But you know if you buy my conscience. Or it's a book, I say, Shegun, I can feel the distress in your spirit. Don't worry, keep warning us. God will not allow either calamities to befall us. It is well with us. Juliet Ogbomo say, Nigeria youth, make we all wake up and say no to APC and PDP. Ricky Smart said, PDP Atiku, shame on us Nigerian youth to vote. Godric says, Shegun, Shewore versus Jubril for debate so that he will unmask him. I'm not even sure that Shewore believes that there's a new president from Sudan in Nigeria as we speak. So far it remains allegation, but we just have to be vigilant as per whether that is true or not true. But as I said, we have 2 persons supporting Atiku, 2 persons supporting Buhari, and 2 persons so far supporting young aspirants. 6 persons altogether. Physical debates we want to organize, and we need some resources. If you want to support to bring this to light, it's going to be streamed live so that people can join in the conversation. Support us. We need some resources to make this happen. We need a good place. We need to make sure that we have electricity throughout. We need to make sure that all the equipment we need to get this to happen, multi-cameras, live, mixed, and streamed, happens without let or hindrance. We need some resources. If you have 100,000 you are not using to make this happen, please send it, support us. If you have 50,000 you are not using, send it, support us. If you have 200,000 you're not using, send it, support this idea. The sooner or the earlier or the earliest we get this resource together, the easy for us to achieve this idea. Alright, we want to bring young people. I'm not interested in old people. We already have young persons, youths who are supporting Atiku. They want to marshal white is Atiku. Youth who are supporting, I'm not talking about online, we will make it live so that online people can also join. But I'm saying that the people supporting articulated and the people who are Buhari deans, physically so far that I have met, they are more than those of you online. And I want to convince you, we want to organize a debate among these people to speak. We are going to be questioning them now. I go to they ask critical questions, and you go to hear them. They tell you why they support either of these two. Alright? So we want to make it happen, but we need some resources. So if you have some money you are not using, the account number is live on the video description. Support this idea. We want to make it happen as soon as possible. If you get money tomorrow, we'll make it happen before weekend or by weekend or first thing next week. Alright? But we need resources to make this happen. We want to broadcast this as widely as possible. So, but I don't have all the resources required. Okay? So, if you have anything you want to use to support, go ahead. But if you feel we should maintain what we are doing online, it's fine. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, so I think some comments came in and I already jumped. Okay, Charles Vevo says, even if Atiku do that one, you no go me trust Atiku at all. You no go make you trust Atiku, abi, because if it enter power finish, change everything. Bamjoshi. Shegun, I have a question. Will Buhari and Atiku children body say they are Buhari's or articulated? Why not? Why not? They are benefiting now. Why waiting? Even people will not be their children safe. Then they do, because they benefit. Desmond say APC and PDP, I don't think I will take part in open debate. They will not, from what I know so far. Alright. Alright, Christian, Atiku just for Peter Obi to try. Okay, opted for Peter Obi to try, right? You mean? So, Ricky Smart said these two men are too old to rule Nigeria. Juliana Ake said no to PDP, no to APC. Nigeria, you shine your eyes. Christian Odume said, I think the performance index has been raised. Atiku will do his best to deliver, although there is no health in his plans, no tourism, etc. Olusebuka said, Shegun, let the Atiku supporters drop the money for the debate, I beg. They will not. And it's not even important that anybody drops money. The long it takes me to raise from my personal savings, I will get it done. But it may just take a long time before it happens. That's the only issue. Favor Uwade say, those who are participating in the debate need to be present with you, or they are going to be live streamed. They will be physically present. It's going to be a physical meeting. It's going to be like normal debate setting. You know, like somebody's like a conference sitting. 2 persons each for supporting Atiku. Can you hear me, everybody? And I don't try. At this point, thank you so much. We're gonna come there go. Okay? Come there go. Battery exhausted, both audio, video, all the batteries exhausted at the same time. I had to quickly try change. You may not be able to hear me as clearly as before because the audio battery is already gone now. And then the video battery I've tried to replace with the one I charged extra. So we can't go this. You see that light also went off. 1 minute, please. Anyways, this is saying I'm going to see people later. I have to come to a close at this point. Alright, so thank you so much. Just a few comments that came in while I was still trying to replace the batteries there. So sad the youths are so blind they don't think. Ricky Smart says, why Atiku, why Buhari, why Nigeria is too great for these two old men? Favor, why they say I'll support with 2K, hope nothing too small. No, nothing too small at all. If you have 50 people supporting with 5K each, it's a lot of money and to get us somewhere, right? Or goes and say this guy no even get battery. Nigeria know they get light to Fiakwa. Now the country where you want to take back be that. You don't know what we face for here. You don't know. Well, it's a booker. Say Shegun sound check. Ricky Smart say how we need the stable lights in Nigeria. Country cannot move forward without 247 lights. Shout out from London, UK. Well, it's a booker. Say yeah, we can hear you. Thank you too. Favors in Nigeria is just so critical that when NEPA off your lights, you go to buy a battery for your radio. They can still take radio station lights. We are all these rulers done so. What? Okay. Charles says, Shegun, please, why do we need this debate? You are talking about why we already know what we need in Nigeria. You may think you know. Not only you know, and you are few. If you know it's the ground. Now, on a day abroad now, see as I sweat, my inverter is off now because the battery don't drain. No light since na inverter they use since where they hear noise. So na inverter, now my inverter fan they make noise where they hear since so on behind on the background. Light no day to even charge the inverter. You don't know how much they spend to come live every day. Where they buy data, they stream live both on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. You don't know their idea. You don't know what they cost me to they come live every time. Because with their abroad, everything they free, they enjoy. You think say everything they ideal. You don't know what they discover. People are hungry. So few of us we get mind to they come out, they speak against these people. Now what will they do? You don't know. Now walk. Now risk. So you don't go understand that. You don't go fit because with their abroad. I know people will go coming from abroad talk say they left Nigeria more than 20 years ago, and the only time they came back to the country, they have refused to come back again because they have not seen anything that improved. So they have decided to remain abroad. They don't want to come again. They know what thing they talk. You self we they mad for abroad. We nobody say you mad as far Yaba left. We they angry. We they are grieved. The reason are the same things where we send the face here. It is difficult to be in Nigeria, remain in Nigeria unemployed as I am, and be doing the right thing is difficult. It is difficult. So if you see people, few of us, we still they try, they make reasonable sound. We know, na sacrifice, but you know go understand that. Na sacrifice. Okay? You have to see at this Scotland they do live stream now, you go understand saying yes if I don't do okay now. I know marry Oyinbo, I don't get money, but they here they suffer. See the sacrifice out of my little penny. They try buy data, buy this, buy that. They do live stream, they give you waiting, they go on. You can't believe say people where in this country. You believe say you plenty past people where they hungry. Over 100 million people where they hungry. We don't know waiting they want job. Now why it difficult to buy votes? 4,000, 5,000, it easy. Because people they hungry. People they hungry. Anyway, man, you know, be like say I try preach anything. Okay? So I beg, make I leave all those things. So if you want support, whether you want support this show, support that debate where I talk, the account number there. If you feel like, if you don't feel like, it's fine. I go to manage what I do. See as I they sweat. If I like this country as it is, since I go they do this kind of show, they mention people we don't even know say a day. They mention people we know when Atiku day we fit give me money, man, they do show for them. Or if these people they go give me money, man, they do show for them. I they do people we don't even know say a day. Because I believe say this country is supposed to change. I they squeeze out of my little penny to do show, to talk about these new people. I they try to organize small group of people. Maybe they enter streets, they go put this in for people head. Say do this. It is easy. Anyway, my people, man, don't talk too much. I won't close the show at this point because this battery will go off again now. Now the extra what charge put keep now they use I go change they use now. So ladies and gentlemen, at this point I want to say thank you so much for coming this far with me on the show, because it's been how long was the show so far? It's not easy to talk for long. You people can use people. You people can use people. You get free data, they watch me. Are they here, they spend data, they sweat, they walk. God. Anyways, don't take all my jokes for it, but that's the reality. That's the way the country is, alright? So I'm going to see you again. Until then, my name is Shegun Olawa. You're also known as Shegun Olo. Until I come your way again, this is Objective Media. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to this channel. And also click the notification button so that anytime you come live, you can always get notification. You can always get alerts, credit alerts, say we don't start, so that you can be part of the live show, alright? So if you are watching on Facebook, again, I'm sorry I'm not able to take comments immediately now from Facebook to read and incorporate into the live show. I'm reading comments so far from YouTube, alright? Thank you so much everyone who has joined either from Facebook or YouTube platform since we started the show. Those of you who joined midways, I also appreciate all of you. Until I come your way again, don't stop talking about things that matter. My name is Shegun Olo. Keep talking about things that matter. That's my sign out, tone, my signature signing out. Thank you so much. Mwah.